Hello and welcome to this product showcase from the Gap and AccountingWEB. This is where we go under the hood of applications and find out what value they deliver to accountants and their clients. So I'm delighted to be joined today by the Gap's co-founder and chartered accountant, Viv Brownrigg. Hi Viv.
Hi Tom.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's great to be here.
So today we're going to be answering some of the frequently asked questions about the Gap. So let's get into it. Question 1, how is the Gap different from other products out there on the market?
Well, I guess first and foremost, we're by accountants for accountants. Between Mark Jenkins and myself, we've had more than 35 years of public practice experience. So we're one of them, we're part of their tribe and we've sat in their seat. And we know it's not easy to launch something new. There are roadblocks that have to be addressed and changes that need to be made.
I mean, the Gap obviously is a systemised product. I think in our other product showcase, Mark has talked us through some of the services you offer, and I think the systemised product really appeals to accountants who, by their very nature, are numbers people.
Absolutely, and that's another big difference in our product. We're end-to-end systemised. Every product in the Gap portal has all of the marketing, sales and delivery scripts and templates and other forms so that you can actually deliver. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And that's really important for accountants. They're really time poor.
Fantastic, thank you. So moving on to question 2, the all-important question. How do I market and sell this?
Well, that's a question we get every day, Tom. And I guess it's just not in our DNA as accountants to market and sell. It's not something we're comfortable with initially. It's not something we've even learned as we've graduated and as we've gone into public practice. So the first thing we teach accountants is that don't be afraid of selling. Don't think of selling, think of helping. And so there are 2 particular tools in the Gap that help accountants to become really comfortable and familiar with marketing and selling. And the first one is called the Complimentary Client Review, and that's simply sitting down with your client for an hour and asking some questions to get a bit closer to the business goals, the owner's personal goals and problems and challenges they might be having in the business, showing the value in working together so that you can overcome some of those challenges. And that's what leads into this business development work. The other marketing and sales tool that we teach accountants is what we call education marketing. And that's simply getting 5 or 10 clients into the boardroom and running a simple seminar. It might be just an hour. It might be 7 ways to grow your business. And what the client is going to take away from that is they're going to realise that if they want a different result in their business, they're going to need to change something. And what this does for the accountant is it repositions them. The client's now seeing them in a totally different light. They're not just there to help with compliance. They can actually help them run a better business. So that's how we teach accountants how to market and sell.
Fantastic. So moving on to our final question today, how can the Gap help accountants upskill themselves and their practice?
Well, I guess the system speaks for itself. I mean, it's all there, how to deliver more than 15 different advisory and development services to clients. But the important thing here is the investment in time in those 4 neglected soft skills. And the first one is the ability to communicate with clients, to ask better questions so you uncover those problems and challenges and show the value in working together. The second one is the ability to speak wider than the numbers, to stop just looking at that set of accounts as being rows of numbers that result in a tax bill, but actually thinking about the story behind the numbers. You know, the impact that business in its current shape is having on a family and how we can fix some of those issues. The third thing to think about, the third soft skill is being comfortable, getting over ourselves and recognising that selling is something that every business in the universe has to do. And the fourth soft skill, which is so important, is empathy. And it's really possible for accountants to improve their empathy. It's something that can be developed and improved. And what we're trying to teach accountants to do is to spend more time with their clients, asking those better questions to show that they care.
Fantastic. Well, fascinating stuff. Thank you so much, Viv. If you want to find out more information about the gap, click the link below this video. And yeah, all that remains, we're out of time for today. So thank you so much, Viv, for your time. And thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.